What up, gamers? This is Murci, and if you subscribe, your dick will grow 2 inches. So today I'll teach you top 5 best duos or teams in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond so that you can win versus the Battle Tower. I did this because I was searching as well for a Battle Tower when I was, early to the game, and all I find was, this guy saying get Scizor, and I was like, what the where do I get friends to like trade me Scizor with Metal Coat? I don't have friends. I'm a Nintendo player. So I made a list where you can get the Pokemons easily and does not require trading and all of that.
In the beginning,
Top 5 will be Garchomp and Rotom. You know why? Because Garchomp has Earthquake and Rotom is immune to Earthquake, and Rotom has Discharge and Garchomp is immune to Discharge. So what a great combo. So yeah, that's just basically the the concept of it. So I put this at number 5 just because it's not really reliable. It's not really reliable. Recommended attack for this for Garchomp, just include Rock Slide, Dragon Claw, and Earthquake. Those are the essentials. With this, get Hydro Pump, Leap Storm, very essential, Discharge, very important, and that's it. You may want to put Will-O-Wisp and Volt Switch, but I want everyone to have creativity, and I don't want to tell them what are great moves or not, because what matters in this game is mix and match. Okay, so next one is SHIFTRY and what do you call this one? TORKOAL. So the concept of this team is to use TORKOAL for Sunny Day or Drought, then use SHIFTRY's Chlorophyll ability to sweep basically everyone. With Drought active, you can use Solar Beam simultaneously, and if you have Life Orb, oh man, that Solar Beam will one-shot almost everyone. The reason why I picked TORKOAL over Ninetales is because TORKOAL has this move called Eruption and Yawn, and that's basically it. I just love using Yawn, then Protect, then Eruption. So in TORKOAL and SHIFTRY, what is important for SHIFTRY is just get Dark Pulse and Solar Beam. Okay, so number 3. This is one of my favorites. I personally use this. GARCHOMP and TOGEKISS. TOGEKISS is not hard to get. You can get Togepi Grand Underground and evolve it easily. So this is how I used Garchomp and Togekiss. Earthquake, Togekiss not affected, strong damage, and everyone who isn't killed with the Earthquake will get killed with a Dazzling Gleam. Crit, yeah, basically that's it. Just use Earthquake and Dazzling Gleam, and most of the time they die easily. So what are my recommended moves for Garchomp? Same as well what I said earlier. And moveset for Togekiss: Dazzling Gleam, Nasty Plot if you want that extra damage, and that's it. You can maybe put Air Slash in it, Fire Blast in case there's a Scizor, but most importantly, Dazzling Gleam. Get Super Lock, very important. Super Lock Togekiss. I think it's a hidden ability. You can get that with Ability Capsule, which means this is kind of hard to achieve, but very possible. And get the item Razor Claw. Give it to Togekiss instead of evolving a Sneasel into a Weavile, which I hate, by the way, so much. So yeah. Next one. So we are on top 2 and top 1, boys. Personally, I don't use both of them, but I do encounter battles with them, and it is the hardest shit ever. TBH, no cap, and any other Fortnite words I can say. Number 2, Cresselia and Hariyama. At first glance, it feels like, what is this? But it turns out this is so good as a team. What you do is use Cresselia Trick Room and Hariyama will just destroy everyone. Give Hariyama Flame Orb and activate its ability Guts, and Hariyama will just use Facade, Earthquake, Close Combat, and Fake Out even. In the first turn, you can use Fake Out so that you can have like free turn that can activate your Flame Orb, activate Guts, and you know, just one-shot everyone. And the good thing with this is both of these Pokemon are so bulky AF, and they will not die at the first turn with the Earthquake and Dazzling Gleam that I mentioned earlier. Every time I play doubles and this two comes up, but sometimes this one is just POLITOAD, which is less annoying to be honest. But this is so hard to beat. This will activate Drizzle, Pelipper will activate Drizzle, and Ludicolo will activate Swift Swim, and Ludicolo with Life Orb will just one-shot everyone with Hydro Pump, with Energy Ball or Giga Drain. And yeah, that's the fucking problem. Just when you thought you will beat Ludicolo because his life is reducing because of the Life Orb, he will use Giga Drain to heal back. And he's super fast too. And Pelipper will just, use Scald, Hurricane. But his main purpose is activate the rain and buff up this pineapple looking Pokemon and just one-shot everyone. And honestly, years and years of Pokemon, I cannot see any counter to this. Before I was using GARCHOMP, ROTOM did not work because both of them has Ice Beam, right? If I use GARCHOMP and ROTOM, both of them will just use Ice Beam. If I use GARCHOMP and the Washing Machine ROTOM, one will use Ice Beam and Ludicolo will use Giga Drain, and it's both dead. And obviously SHIFTRY and TORKOAL will just get slaughtered because this is rain, boys. And GARCHOMP and GARCHOMP and TOGEKISS, they'll just Ice Beam the shit out of them. And Cresselia Hariyama will just die from Hurricane, to be honest. Hariyama is bulky but in defense, not in SP defense. So yeah, be prepared, Hariyama, because no Hariyama is like using Focus Sash. Pelipper will probably one-shot Hariyama as well. And Cresselia can't do shit in both of these two. Cresselia is weak, but all Cresselia does is be a tank, and that's it. If these two has boost, Ludicolo, Hydro Pump Ludicolo is like Life Orb, Rain, Stab. Yeah, and also it's Hydro Pump, boys. Like Hydro Pump, how much Hydro Pump is 120, right? So yeah. What can you do? So yeah, to be honest, I cannot even see a counter yet with these two right here. Even with POLITOAD, the discharge won't work because Ludicolo is just so fast and so flexible, and the only weakness of Ludicolo is flying type and bug type. But Flying type will just get demolished with, what do you call that? With ice beam, and bug type will just be destroyed by hurricane. Yeah. So that's the dilemma. You know, if there's a bug type, Ludicolo will just use protect, and Pelipper will hurricane the shit out of it. So what can we do with this? With this too, just use it. If you can't beat them, join them. So, but I don't like Ludicolo, so I'm not using it. But maybe in the future I'll do it. So yeah, did you learn anything? I wish you do. Subscribe. It will help my channel, my ego, and my dick to grow